Hey, what's going on, Rock Metal Nation? Long time no see. We're finally back. We can finally get back to these local music showcases. We're gonna feature, this is episode 3, featuring one of my favorite bands. I know I say one of my favorite bands every time I do a local showcase, but they're straight up some of my favorite bands because I'm always listening to them and shit. But this new episode features one of my favorites, 40 Caliber Kiss. And these guys are from McAllen. I know you saw me share a video about them maybe a week ago, 2 weeks ago, on the 31st when their new track came out. But
Speed Demon.
yeah, Speed Demon.
Badass. Hard rock.
40 Caliber Kiss is from McAllen, Texas. And these guys originally formed between guitarist Frank and vocalist Ramsey back in 2016. But I think they never released anything back then.
Yeah, I just remember hearing like an interview with them on the radio. Well, with Ramsey more than anything, because the band hadn't come out or music hadn't come out. But I remember the name like sticking, 40 Caliber Kiss. I was like, it's a pretty badass name.
I think that was an interview on RGB Titan Radio. So
yeah,
check out RGB Titan Radio. But I think after that, at that time, I'm not sure if it was that far back, but I know Frank went on to play bass with another one of my favorite bands, Ratchet Dolls, and Ramsey had his project Nightmare Motorcade. But I guess earlier last year, Ramsey went ahead and released the Long Shot EP, featuring some of the songs you might hear in the background, like my favorite off that EP, Lenny Nero.
You went to that show, right? The EP release?
Yeah, the EP release show I remember with Never Buried, Negotiated Silence, and I can't remember who else, but so yeah, they released the EP, and I guess Ratchet Dolls, one of my favorite bands. I won't get into it, but pretty much 3 of the members left Ratchet Dolls and went ahead and joined 40 Caliber Kiss late 2018, along with the bassist and vocalist of Nightmare Motorcade, and solidified this new 40 Caliber Kiss lineup. I've had the chance and pleasure of seeing these guys maybe like 3 or 4 times already. I know they have an EP release show coming up on Saturday.
Which I'm kind of looking forward to because I have yet to see them. I've yet to see them live, so I've seen the videos that my brother records and all that, but I'm looking forward to it.
Yeah, I've seen like 3 or 4 times, and each time, like I said, they fucking put on a badass show. I love all the tracks on that first EP. But so they've been around for a little bit. They've been kind of gaining some hype. They've opened for bands like Tantric here at the Kraken. I want to say, if I'm not mistaken, their first show was the Resurrection Fest, featuring Orgy and Puddle of Mud. I think Saliva was on there,
yeah.
Moto Grader. So they've been able to open up for some good rock acts, and that's what this music is. It's just straight up in your face, like hard rock
and roll.
Yeah, rock and roll, hard rock. Fun story, true story. When Speed Demon came out, we were working up in Minnesota, and every night we would go to the liquor store and get our little brewskis to drink and stuff. And I told my brother, like, oh, we were at work when the song came out. So after work, we went to the liquor store and bought our Michelob Goldens. And as we were going out, I was like, oh shit, 40 Caliber Kiss, Speed Demon. So I played the track and I go, Speed Demon, punch it. So my brother fucking pushes the gas all the way to the floor, and the next thing you know, the fucking car ends up stalling.
I was like, fuck. I actually ran out of gas.
Yeah, and the
because
fucking
the meter
battery
didn't work, and I ended up fucking running out of gas, and yeah, the battery died, and
you had that for like 2 days. He had just got the car, so I'm like, Speed Demon, punch it. So he floors it. It goes, I don't know, like fucking not even a quarter mile when it starts shaking, and shuts off. So that's a funny story, but yeah, Speed Demon did that. But I'm looking forward to, I'm trying my hardest to go to this EP release show, if not definitely for sure. September 23rd, they got another show for you Rock Metal Nation members here in South Texas at the Hop Shop, featuring
support local music,
featuring another one of our favorites, Archangel AD, and a band from Houston under Substance. So we're looking for that show. But I don't know if you want to add your thoughts.
Oh, they just they got a good. If you're not familiar with them, they got a good rock and roll vibe. out of the bands, you know, that you hear on the radio. They got solos, some deep lyrics, good guitars, drums, bass, everything. Overall, it's a really good rock band that I'm sure like brings it live. Again, I have yet to see them. I've seen the videos that my bro has recorded the times that he's seen them, and they look like they put on a badass show. So like I said, I'm excited. I'm looking forward to it, and looking for that Speed Demon. I like that Broken Home as well, real deep shit, and all their songs are badass, man. So I recommend you guys check them out, and especially if you haven't heard of them, check them out and go to the shows, support them.
That's the one track. The one track I want to say, Broken Home. Right now that you mentioned it, that one hits me on a personal level lyrically. So I remember I told Frank back in the day, like, oh, you know, Broken Home. So yeah, that's one of the songs. But all the songs are pretty much badass. I'm sure they see me pretty much when I get a chance to see them. I'm there front and center singing like every fucking lyric to every song, at least on the EP. And I've been jamming out a lot to Speed Demon, so you'll probably see me there singing that one too.
Oh yeah.
But so yeah, this is 40 Caliber Kiss. We're gonna jam out to the newest track they just released on Halloween, October 31st. The one that made our car stall, Speed Demon. So follow 40 Caliber Kiss on all social media platforms. Check them out on all digital streaming services. And if you attend the EP release show, to my understanding, that's the only show they're gonna have the Ammunition, the new EP, available on disc format. That's the only place. After that,
if you see us, come say hi, man. It's Rock Metal Nation.
You'll recognize the Rock Metal Nation twins. But let's check out fucking Speed Demon, man. I hope you dig it. Like, comment, subscribe, share. Give us your thoughts on the band, and I hope to catch you at a show soon, man. Cheers.